Hey, what's going on everyone? Apolotion here with another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we went ahead on through the Viridian Forest, and we also killed Brock and talked about how dumb it is that there's a fence right here. So in this episode, let me see if I healed up my Pokemon. Yep. In this episode, I want to go ahead and go over to what people call Evolution Road. I almost forgot that Squirtle evolved in the last episode, so I think this is one of Oak's aides, so we have to talk to him. Oh, Apollo, I'm glad you caught up. I'm Oak's aide. So, now we can run, which is very good for me. It takes forever to just walk to places. So if you want to run, all you have to do is hold the B button. So, yeah. But whenever you run, you attract more wild Pokemon. And women. Check me out, girl. So let's go ahead and fight her. Oh, yeah, I did look at you. Okay, so in this episode, I'm planning to get at least to Mount Moon. I'm not gonna go all the way through it, but I'm gonna go to it. Oh, I also noticed in my last video that I did not change my frame at all. So I need to go ahead and do that for you. Once this battle is over, because I'm gonna kick this bird out of midair. That would be very weird looking. I remember once I was walking my dog and all I see is him just jump up and catch a bird in midair. It was weird. I wonder if this is how it would look. Oh god, we're screwed. Bye. Oh, okay. Just gotta believe in ourselves. Yeah. Good job, pork chop. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go heal up and be right back. Okay everyone, I've returned. I just went to the Pokemart, stocked up on a few awakenings and potions. Oh, you saw me in Viridian Forest. Okay. He's actually not a trainer in the Viridian Forest. But we got ourselves a pork chop to, like, kick a bug or slap it with its hand. That would also look very weird. Okay, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, so I just thought of this whenever I saw one of Oak's aides. I remember once whenever I was in, once I decided to go to a tournament in Texas. It was a state tournament for Taekwondo, so I decided to go to it, and when I did, I was just messing around. I had a few friends over there with me, and I was training a lot for this. My Taekwondo master, I had us go to class every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it was a lot of training. So what I did was I would just go. I went to the Texas State games. I had a few friends. Their names were Tommy and Elisa. So at the time, I had no idea what AIDS were. So I thought I had AIDS for a little bit. So what I did, or what happened was, I don't know how, but I think one of my mouthpieces for sparring got through across the room. So I went over to where it landed, and all I saw were 2 mouthpieces, and I had no idea which one was mine. So I asked my friends, guys, do you know which one is mine? They go, no, Nick, and if you get the wrong one and you put it in your mouth, you're gonna get AIDS. And I said, how does one get AIDS? And then they said something like, oh, it's because science. And then they just dropped a whole bunch of science on me, and I believed them because it sounded scientific. So I thought I was gonna get AIDS, so I ran over to my dad and screamed at him saying, Dad, you need to buy me a new mouthpiece or else I'm gonna get AIDS. And then he just stared at me for a while. It was weird. I also ended up placing first somehow. I was just sitting down with my friends Tommy and Elisa, and then we were making fun of everyone and saying, oh, look at that guy's foot. It's so weird. He's not doing it right and stuff. We were just sitting down, stretching, waiting in line for our turn to go up and go to the tournament. And then so once I went to the tournament, I actually ended up getting first place in the frickin' tournament. I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna post a picture of myself at the end of the video of whenever I won the first place medal. I was very young at the time. Everyone makes fun of me because I look young in the picture. I showed it to Danielle. She called me tiny. That made me sad. So yeah. I've gone to a few other tournaments before. I went to other Texas State games. I think I went to martial arts state games 3 times. So out of my times there, I got a 3rd place medal in board breaking, a 2nd place in board breaking, another 2nd place in board breaking, and then for sparring I got straight bronzes and a silver, I believe. So whenever I went to the Junior Olympics, I tried everything. It was the first time I did weapons, so I ended up falling over at the end. I was doing my nunchucks going crazy fast at the end. So I just ended up falling over on my side, and that cost me a medal in weapons. Oh god, pork chops poison. But I ended up not getting anything. I was new because there's something called form that you do, which is things like Gicho, wherever you just really practice blocking and such. And so I would always do good at that. I went all the years getting silvers and bronzes. I never did not get a medal in that, but whenever I went to the Junior Olympics, I ended up going. It was a tournament kind, and so I ended up fighting or going against someone that was like a black guy that was 6 feet tall, and everyone thought, oh, here, I ended up getting first place, as I said earlier. I ended up getting first place at the Texas State Games. Dude, you could have a frickin', what's it called, Butterfree, but no, I'm just gonna hit the B button. So I ended up getting first at the Texas State Games, but whenever I went to the Junior Olympics, for some reason, they said, oh, if you're going against a 6-foot black man, it's gonna be weird if we have this little frickin' 5-foot white kid lose to him, so you know what, let's just make the black guy win. So I ended up losing the sparring, but in board breaking, I did not practice it at all. But I ended up getting silver because I was the only one that could do 3 kicks and 1 jump. Yeah. Everyone else had a lot of breaking. What the rules were you only had 3 chances to go and break a board, but you had to buy your boards and they each cost $10. So it took forever to have some of these people finish. I was just waiting and talking with some masters from Singapore, and so it took them forever to finish. All I did was break 5 boards in just literally half a minute, and I ended up placing silver medal. Everyone else must have spent about $200, and they didn't even break half of the boards. Some people were trying to punch them down by doing the splits on them and squatting on them. It was really weird. Some people had to get their masters to duck down, and so they could jump over their masters. One of the guys failed. It was pretty funny. Probably not for him, but yeah. Okay, what you can find in here will be in the description and all of this route. Oh wait, I gotta go and fight this guy. Boop. So, I'm not wearing shorts. I hate it whenever people just say random stuff. It's like, oh, we don't want to put any funny lines or anything. And then the freaking Pokemon creators aren't getting very creative anymore. Yeah. So yeah. I ended up having a master from Singapore come to teach me. His name was Master Quap, like the game Quap. Oh, I gotta adjust my frames. This is for you, Danielle. So I ended up having a master from Singapore named Master Quap, and so he would be teaching me sparring. Oh, I forgot to mention I lost in sparring because I had to fight another 6-foot black man. What was funny though was there were too many people in some weight divisions, so I ended up having to gain weight because I was way too light and there were too many people in the other divisions. So everyone else that went to the Junior Olympics with me ended up having to lose weight. They were working very hard. So what I ended up doing is I ended up having to gain weight, and it took me a while. What I ended up doing was I went ahead and whenever I went to go weigh in, I apparently didn't weigh enough. So what I did was I literally just went downstairs, ate a freaking 2-pound steak, and then put phones in my pockets, and then just went and weighed in, and I made it. So guys, yeah. Here we are, this is Mount Moon. There's gonna be some Team Rocket shenanigans going on in the next video, so if you enjoy, go ahead, leave a like, comment, comment. If you really enjoyed it, go ahead and add it to your favorites. Share the video so all your friends can see it. See you next time, guys. Bye.